Have you ever walked into a pharmacy and not known what to say? Today, you will learn exactly how to ask for advice at a pharmacy without a prescription. And you will learn 6 important English words along the way. Our story follows a woman named Clara. Clara is 32 years old. She lives in a small apartment in a busy city. One Tuesday morning, Clara wakes up with a sore throat. Her throat feels dry and painful. She also has a mild headache. Clara does not have a doctor's appointment. She does not have a prescription. A prescription is an official note from a doctor that says which medicine you need. But Clara knows she can still get help. She decides to visit the local pharmacy. A pharmacy is a shop where you can buy medicine and get health advice. She puts on her coat. She walks down the street. The morning air is cold and quiet. Clara arrives at the pharmacy. The shop is clean and well lit. There are long shelves with many different products. A man is standing behind the counter. He is wearing a white coat. He is the pharmacist. A pharmacist is a trained health professional who works in a pharmacy. A pharmacist knows a lot about medicines and can give you advice. The pharmacist's name is David. He looks up and smiles at Clara. "Good morning," he says. "How can I help you today?" Clara walks up to the counter. She feels a little nervous. It is always a little uncomfortable to talk about health problems, but she takes a breath and speaks clearly. "Hello," she says. "I have a sore throat and a headache. I don't have a prescription. Can you help me?" David nods. "Of course," he says. "Many people come here without a prescription. There are medicines you can buy without one. These medicines are called over-the-counter medicines. Over-the-counter means you can buy the medicine directly from the pharmacy without a doctor's note. These medicines are safe for most people," David explains, "but I will ask you a few questions first to make sure I choose the right one for you." Clara feels more relaxed now. She nods. "Yes, please," she says. David asks, "Do you have any allergies?" Clara pauses. She is not sure what this word means in this context. David explains, "An allergy is when your body has a bad reaction to something. For example, some people are allergic to certain medicines or foods." Clara thinks for a moment. "I am allergic to penicillin," she says. "It makes me feel very ill." David writes this down carefully. "Good," says David. "Thank you for telling me. That information is very important." He continues to ask questions. "Are you taking any other medicines right now?" he asks. Clara shakes her head. "No," she says. "I am not taking anything else." "How long have you had the sore throat?" David asks. "Since yesterday," Clara replies. "It started yesterday evening." David thinks for a moment. Then he says, "I would recommend a throat lozenge and a simple painkiller." To recommend means to suggest something because you think it is good or suitable. A pharmacist can recommend the right medicine for your symptoms. David takes 2 small boxes from the shelf. He places them on the counter in front of Clara. "These 2 products will help," he says. Clara looks at the boxes. There is a lot of writing on them. She points to one box and asks, "How much should I take? How often?" David smiles. "That is the dosage," he says. "The dosage is the amount of medicine you take and how often you take it. It is very important to follow the dosage instructions." David opens the box of painkillers. He points to the instructions. "Take 1 tablet every 4 to 6 hours," he explains. "Do not take more than 4 tablets in one day." Clara listens carefully. She takes out her phone to write the information down. She wants to remember the dosage correctly. What about the throat lozenges? Clara asks. How do I use those? David explains. Simply let one lozenge dissolve slowly in your mouth. Use one every 2 hours, if needed. Then Clara asks another question. She has seen this word on medicine packets before, but was never sure what it meant. What are side effects? She asks. I see this phrase on many medicine packets. What does it mean exactly? David is happy she asked. Side effects are unwanted effects that a medicine can sometimes cause, he says. Most people do not experience them, but it is good to know about them. For example, he continues, this painkiller can sometimes cause a mild stomach ache in some people. This is a possible side effect. If you feel any unusual symptoms after taking the medicine, stop taking it and speak to a doctor, David advises. Clara nods. This makes sense to her. Also, David says, because of your allergy to penicillin, I chose medicines today that do not contain it. You are safe with these 2 products. Clara feels grateful. She did not know that pharmacists could be so helpful. She thought she needed a doctor for everything. Is there anything else I should do? Clara asks. Yes, says David. Drink plenty of water, rest as much as possible, and eat something light. If your sore throat does not get better in 3 or 4 days, please see a doctor, David adds. It is always good to check. Clara pays for the 2 medicines. She puts them carefully in her bag. She thanks David warmly before she leaves. Outside the pharmacy, Clara feels much better, not physically yet, but mentally. She has the medicine she needs. She knows what to do. She walks home slowly, thinking about the conversation. She practiced real English. She asked real questions. She understood the answers. That evening, Clara makes a warm cup of honey and lemon tea. She takes her medicine at the correct dosage. She rests on the sofa with a blanket. By the next morning, her throat feels a little better. The medicine is helping. More importantly, she feels proud. She handled the situation well. Now, let's review the 6 key vocabulary words from today's story. These words are very useful in real life. Listen carefully and remember them. Number 1, pharmacist. A pharmacist is a trained health professional who works in a pharmacy and gives advice about medicines. Number 2, dosage. The dosage is the amount of medicine you take and how often you take it. Always follow the dosage instructions on the packet. Number 3, side effects. Side effects are unwanted effects that a medicine can sometimes cause, such as a stomachache or feeling tired. Number 4, over-the-counter. Over-the-counter describes medicines that you can buy at a pharmacy without a doctor's prescription. Number 5, recommend. To recommend means to suggest something because you believe it is good or right for a person's situation. Number 6, allergy. An allergy is when your body has a bad reaction to something, such as a food or a medicine. Always tell the pharmacist about your allergies. Well done for listening to the whole story today. You practiced real English in a real situation. This is exactly how language learning works best. The next time you visit a pharmacy, try using these words. Say, can you recommend an over-the-counter medicine? Or, what is the correct dosage? You can do it. If you enjoyed this story, please subscribe to Fluent Story English. There are many more stories waiting for you. Each one will help you grow your English, one word at a time.